Good morning, it's the 26th of February. I hope this finds you well. It saddens me to have to talk about this topic. You know me and my 3 cats, and I took on a rescue cat as well. She'd been dumped at 11 months, poor little Willow. Oh, thank goodness I have peace. And the shelter I got her from, they were literally saying we have 2 semi-feral kittens. And I was thinking, oh, I'd like to take on some more. And I can't financially have 5 cats. It just doesn't work. But we all love our animals, so this hit me hard. If I could, I'd take them all on. In fact, I'd buy a huge piece of land, get rid of the wind farms, or maybe a billionaire could help me, and then we just take all these dogs from Morocco and we put them on this land and build a giant sanctuary. I mean, wouldn't that be a lovely world to live in? But oh no, we got football to worry about. However, the good news is, well, the good and bad news. The good news is Morocco is not having this, I think it's to do with the World Cup till 2030. And so basically they're getting rid of all the stray dogs before this 2030. Well, it's 4 years away. I hope we're still not under this structure by then. So but in the meantime, people are saying, right, well, if they're going to do that, we're going to boycott the World Cup. Who cares about football? We care more about our animals. And so they're going to, but apparently the worst part is, I was going to say it's great, so we've got 4 years not to worry about this. Apparently they're already doing it. Apparently they're already doing it in Turkey. Apparently they've been doing it in China for years. Like, oh, makes me so cross. Right, so I need to get to the bottom of this story. It's not on. Morocco, we don't care about football. Why are they going to stop? Is anyone going to stop them? I wonder. Could be them capturing the animals, or it could be them being held back. So I need to look into this. Right, what's going on with Morocco? Are they going to be physically stopped from continuing what they're doing? This is so horrific and so sad. Has anyone actually seen it? I'll get into it in a minute. I don't actually know if this is just a headline or it's actually happening. I just wondered. It would help me a lot if I knew. This is rejection. Now, I know it sounds a bit silly because sometimes I do find it hard to get a grip on the actual story. But it's really weird today because I really feel like my intuition is really kicking in a lot today, because I saw those 3 and to me they were the Olympics. And oh my goodness, look, I'm 5. Isn't there 5 for the Olympics? I think the Olympics won't happen, actually, when it happens. I don't think we'll have Olympics in 2030. Okay? Now, it's really interesting because even though I have abandonment, even though I have pulling back, even though I have fear here, I don't have any animals in the reading. That's why I asked, does anyone actually know they are actually doing this? Or are they putting out headlines to scare people? Because this can be, yes, it can be fear, but it can also be an illusion in a way. You're not really seeing the full picture. Smoke and mirrors in a way. And this is an abandonment. This could be abandoning them. But actually thinking about it, the more and more I think about it, there's no major card here for the situation. There's no major, there's no death card. So I don't have strategy either, but I'm just wondering if it's actually happening, or has it already been stopped and we're not being told? Like, I don't know, Because this is stopping. He's slow. It's very interesting. Why? Surely I would have the moon here. I'd have the moon there. I'm just telling you this how I'm trying to figure it out in my own brain. But I would have a major card for the situation. I would have a moon. I would have a tower. I would have, unless it's talking about just the Olympics, I would have a moon. I'd have a tower. I'd have a death card. I'd have major cards for this. Oh, I so hope it's not true. It's weird. I still don't have it. This is an agreement. And I wonder if this is just going with the story. That's why I wish someone would tell me, yes, it is happening. I've seen it. It gives me a little bit of hope. Look, secret, reflecting. I wonder, I so hope this is true. Because this is a major card. This is, in order to reflect on this, this could be a past story or something they were going to do. And I just wonder if it's been put out to be intense. You know, to really get people worked up, which is exactly what people are doing, rightly so. But I'm surprised there are no major cards in that. Oh, I so hope it's not true. Or I so hope it's been stopped. And they're not telling you. Have guidance. That's weird. Why would I have guidance? Doesn't make any sense. I have love. I have love. There's hope. I have good news. There's hope. There's hope. There's hope. Sorry, I got so upset when I found out about that. I'm beauty. Stand up for yourself. Look. Sorry, my chair's squeaking. Wow. Maybe this is, we got to stand up. Fight, 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 fight. Look. Maybe it's in order to get you angry. This could be anger, fire, passion, angry. Maybe it was hard, or it was going to get harder. And at the last minute, heartbreak. Look, I now have death. Judgment. I just wonder. Freedom. I wonder if it's being shut down or about to be shut down. I have a little cat there. But I mean, I have the moon and I didn't see the moon at all. I didn't come out. And you would expect that card because there's dogs on there. Well, they're not actually, they're wolves. There you go. Justice. Rightly so. Yippee. Yippee. Please protect the dogs. Please, spirituality. I'm wondering if we needed to know this. Silence. Silence. Has it been silenced? That's a major card as well. Justice. If it does happen, justice is coming. But this could be sneaky, you see. Sneaky. Could be doing something sneaky behind. This could be a plan. Look, it's very odd. It's very odd, and I really hope it hasn't happened or it's been stopped. I'm going to ask, I wish I had another pack. I don't have any other cards. I'll try these ones one more time. Are the dogs going to be safe in Morocco? I mean, it literally said it'd been happening. That was what was quite strange. But then again, can we trust the media? Strength. Strength. I asked, will the dogs be okay? I have strength. So that's really made me feel a lot happier. Please don't tell me it's actually happening. Rebirth. Phew. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can say the same for Turkey. I don't know what's going on with Turkey, but they've also got a lot of stray dogs. And then obviously we go to China. Oh, goodness gracious me. I don't really want to do a whole spread on all of these countries. Turkey, I'll do 3 cards. Will the I don't know if I can say it, the KILLING of stray dogs happen in Turkey? Or is it just like, I've got a son. It's a major lovely card. So what on earth is going on? And this is good health. Like, I'm not saying they've got good health, they're stray dogs, but what I'm saying is, like, it's for the good. So is someone helping for the good, and this isn't actually going to happen, or their health will be saved? Look, it's very odd, is all I can say. There were plans. I do believe there were plans to do this. They were going to work at doing this, because that's a working card. But then I have a physical choice, weighing it up, making that decision, choosing which way to go. Or was it just to cause waves? Literally, I see waves. Then let's put this out, because we're going to affect people's feelings. I don't have the moon. I don't have death. I know I had it a minute ago, but I think that's more because maybe it was their plans, or maybe they've done things like, you know, that kind of things happened in the past. Or maybe they started it, but then it stopped. This is a good news card. Right, okay. I have heartbreak. But this is also that maybe they were overstepping boundaries, okay? Pushing the boundaries, okay? This is emotional, really emotional, to get people feeling emotional. But I don't know if it was moved on. And I just also wonder if it was from the past, like they were pushing the boundaries in the past. Look, I have trust now. You get your greatest wish. So I don't know what's happened, but I'm going to stop worrying about it and try and refocus my brain. Here we go. So could have been at the nick of time, at the last minute. Okay. I still don't have any real animals in these cards, but I have a feeling I'll get them on this one. China. Well, we all know about what China does. And I remember there was a Real Housewife lady. What was her name? Vanderpump. Can't remember her name. Lisa Vanderpump. She was doing a lot of campaigning for it a long time ago, and I don't really know whatever happened to it. But I'm hoping one day that will stop as well. I don't even want to mention it actually, but you probably know what it is. It was something to do with obviously dogs again. So I thought, while I'm doing dogs, I might. And then you go down. Then you get to poaching. Then you get to the rhinos. Then you get. You know, it doesn't end, does it? Then you get to the whales in captivity, and where does it end? Yeah, I had a feeling I would actually get them for China, because I know it's a thing. So I did think I would get major cards for China, and I have. I've got orders here. I think at some point there'll be orders to stop this. Yes, unfortunately, you can see now the difference between asking about the Olympics, asking about Turkey, then asking about China. Look at the difference. Because we know that happened, because that's been going on years. But now we don't know if the media are just saying things to get you rolled up and the white hats are behind it, changing everything. So we don't know what they put out now is true or just what they were going to do. This card can be kind of stuck on the narrative. So they're kind of stuck on the narrative. Oh, it's horrible actually. Oh, because I see those swords as bars. Kind of didn't want to look into it really. And but I do have a Wheel of Fortune, which gives me also a little bit of hope that this will change in the future, in time. Our whole environment, I think, is going to change. I think in the long run, we will start to look after our animals. And also, I actually genuinely think animals will be more free in their natural environment. Okay, this is the last one I'm doing because I don't like looking into this stuff. It really bothers me. As much as the same as children, it all bothers me. Sing your song. Well, there you go. Maybe that's what we need to happen. I have optimism. Phew. I have happiness. And I have sweetness. Made me feel a lot better about the situation. Hope you enjoyed my reading. Thank you for watching.